Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, the beginnings of science. In the last mission, we brought back our solar probe, which gave us a lot of science, but now we want to finish our tech tree as best we can. So for that, we want to explore one more, and this will be our craft. Quite large, even larger. Yeah, that should be suitable for doing return sciences. You can see we also have an antenna, and that'll help us if we want to just send science back. And let's go ahead and get this up into orbit. Let's check our crew. We are going... Jebediah is going to stay home on this one. We're going to send our brave Jordif Kerman, as long as Bill and Bob. We'll save it and launch it. Turn on our SAS and wait for it to steady itself a little bit. Throttle up. And in 3, 2, 1, go. Now, I don't know if my voice is sounding better or not. I actually went and purchased a new headset yesterday, along with a new mouse. It'll make my clicks a little less random. Drop that back just a little so we don't overheat the motors. Got a lot of unhappy Kerbals. Bob just kind of seems a little upset. These two are just a little unsure. And I did adjust the audio properties a little bit to give it a little more sound in the background of just the jets and maybe the music from time to time. Hopefully. I'm not sure why this craft likes to pitch and roll so much. Off go those, and away they go. Back down to the surface. And upwards and onwards. Now I stole a little design from my space station with this long empty fuselage and a 4-way adapter, just to help with docking. And yes, MechJeb's on board, just on this top craft, so I can have a little easier time docking. And I'm not paying that much attention. Ooh. I want to go to 45. Stop trying to roll on me. I think some of it might be those nose cones. I could be wrong on that. I'm not usually a fan of nose cones, but I thought it'd look a little funny without them. So I just threw them on for fun. Continue to climb up and out of the atmosphere. Oh, now they're all pretty scared. They're like, oh crap, where are we going? No, no. Let's turn some lights on. Oh, now they've calmed down. Away go the 2 side tanks, and away go the nose cones. should all be far enough out of... Oh, there goes one nose cone, there goes another one, and the other one's over there. A nice trail of parts heading back to Kerbin. We can go ahead and start leveling off our flight plan a little bit. Start extending our orbital insertion. I seen a video yesterday where they were talking about the new parts and everything and the new structure joints, so there might not be so much flexing in my rockets after that point, which will be a good thing. Less flex in the rocket means more stability. And I can't wait for it to come out because I might change up my playstyle a little bit and go with the better than wool or better than manned mission types. And now that we're up high enough, we can go ahead and deploy our solar panels. Hopefully this will get into a stable orbit. Let's give ourselves a little bit of wiggle room. Or not. Let's see if we can increase that just a little bit. There we go. We can start increasing our orbit size a little bit more. Now we've got enough for insertion. They are also changing how nodes work and everything, so that making a planetary change might become a little easier to do. Sorry, I was a little quiet because I was kind of concerned that my orbit might not be right. But speaking of that, let's get out here and we'll target Moon or Mun, and we'll start right here. Not bad. Only 4 degrees or 4/10 of a degrees off. Oops. But also your nodes will now persist. Which is something I've been kind of wanting for a while. patch this on the next orbit, I think. Actually, I need that up. And we will set up, oops, not quite that far. $192, 65, and that would be a collision we don't want. 15, we'll call that good. Is a 1 minute and 34 seconds, so that would be, oh, let's see here, 47 seconds. Yeah, see how my rocket flexes? I call that the salmon effect. Speed up our time a little bit. I'm hoping I can hang on to this stage a little bit longer. Got a nice shot of the planet down there. Our battery power's just dropping. And it should start coming back up here relatively soon as we come around the planet again. I'm facing Mun right now, which is kind of funny. And we should be coming up on daybreak. And since we're losing our node, we'll go ahead and correct for that again. Oh boy. But yeah, I will be, once the patch has been released and everything's been updated, I will start the Better Than Man series. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use life support or not yet. I am going to use deadly reentry though. And as much as I like having the comical effect of coming in at, you know, 80,000 meters per second, I think it'll be more realistic to actually come in at a slower speed. And we're just about ready to set up for our burn. This time I actually have the right amount of science components on my small craft. And the reason I'm doing it this way is I can bring this craft back up, scrub those bays out, and redeploy. Meaning I can get a lot more science in one mission on Mun, probably hit all the biomes that I can, and maybe even a few of the Easter eggs. But I'm not 100% sure on that just yet. Okay. We are setting up for our burn. Possibly. Wait. Yeah, that should be 47 seconds, I think. I was just doing some math in my head. I could be wrong, though, but I think I'm right. And in 3, 2, 1, go. Off to Mun we go. Yeah, the new node system, this will actually change, and you can do some other weird stuff. Scott Manley had a video up about it yesterday, and he was talking to the devs at Squad, and I found it quite interesting just to watch. Watching them have as much fun as what some of us have just playing the game. The arm also looks kind of interesting. I'm wondering if you can use the arm to pull a ship into a docking port and then dock it that way. Also, asteroids. Yes, asteroids. And we are definitely going to have enough fuel in that stage to get us all the way out to Mun. Put some flicks down to orient ourselves. Start slowing ourselves down a little bit. Just getting ready to kill the throttle as we near it. And oh, we're a little too close. So, didn't want to do that. Actually, we can probably just go that way. I'll correct this, and then I'll end the video with one little bit of fun. I'm going to EVA a Kerbal out to the other ship. And also EVA one down into the science lab. Come on, get back in there. Get over there. There we go. That'll be fine. Okay. So let's time warp to straighten out our ship. And I'm picking Geodorf to man the lander. Okay, first we have to figure out... Okay, there he is. We'll let go. Ooh, ooh. Stop trying to fly away. We'll give him some lights too so we can get an idea of where we're at. And grab and board. And he is aboard. Now we're going to rotate this way. And Bob. Bob Kerman is the lucky candidate who gets to walk all the way down the nice ladder system and board the science lab. Which leaves him to pilot, which leaves Bill up here in the command pod. As you can see, he's in the command pod looking at the lights. He's all by himself up here. And he can see everything. But he can turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. And they are ready for their next mission. So if you liked today's video, please like, favorite, and subscribe. And until next time, have fun.